Good day, Brunswick County. I'm Kathy Altman, President of the Brunswick County Chamber of Commerce and your host of Brunswick Chamber Highlights. Our show will feature the aspects of why Brunswick County is a premier place to live, work, and play.
Time now for Brunswick Chamber Highlights on ATMC Television Channel 3. Bringing you the best of Brunswick.
Let's now welcome Ann Bockelman. Ann, welcome to today's show.
Thank you, Kathy. It's so nice to be here.
We're very glad to have you here so we can learn all about the upcoming Sunset at Sunset, which I know it's October 2nd.
That's
a few
right.
months away, but there's something before the Sunset at Sunset we want to talk about today as well.
That's right.
And that is the Remembrance Book.
That's right. You know, we realize as we watch the new bridge coming closer to construction that it will be soon ready and that it won't be very long before the last car drives over the old bridge.
And there are a lot of memories for those of us that grew up here. I know that you're not from the area originally. You're from...
I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
But we're glad to have you as a resident of Sunset Beach. But there are some wonderful memories, and so the Sunset at Sunset Steering Committee, I guess it was an idea that was born of, let's create a memory book.
It was. One of our members, Karen Joseph, when she retired, was given a beautiful remembrance book that was put together by her colleagues and had stories and pictures, and she really treasures that book. And she said, you know, we really ought to think about doing something like that for the bridge. So that's where the idea was born.
But the mission, tell us a little bit about the mission of the Property Owners Association.
Well, we began as, and still are, a nonpartisan organization comprised of property owner associations throughout the county. And we were put together initially to address issues concerned with the property owner associations, but we've evolved far from that right now to a group that's actually issues-oriented. We address issues that concern the entire county, especially related to environmental concerns, transportation concerns, quality of life in general.
And I think that's a great opportunity for homeowners, organizations, the property owners to band together and to come up with those issues and how to address them and find out what challenges are facing our residents here in Brunswick County.
Exactly. You know, as I mentioned before, we began really concerned about property owner issues, but that's well expanded to issues that concern the entire population of Brunswick County right now.
First Tee is not about just teaching golf to these kids. It's about structure. It's about responsibility. So there are a lot of values that First Tee teaches these students, not just how to play the game of golf.
Right. It's our 9 core values, and that's kind of how the First Tee started. Those are positive inherent values of the game. They're attributes that the game already had, and we just kind of expose them to the youngsters. You know, judgment. How do you use judgment in golf? Well, you do hit it as hard as you can sometimes, but not all the time, and so you have to use judgment. And then we just parallel that with life, and how do they use judgment in their life? Picking friends, for example. You know, if they see a group of friends doing the wrong thing, or are they going to do the right thing and make a good judgment call?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I know there's a golf tournament coming up.
There is. It's at the Thistle in September 21st to be exact. It's a Tuesday.
If you ever have questions or would like more information regarding today's topics, feel free to contact the Brunswick County Chamber of Commerce at 754-6644 or visit the Chamber's website at www.brunswickcountychamber.org. I'm your host, Kathy Altman, and you're watching Chamber Highlights on ATMC-TV.